Welcome to Warriors News. Fan Update, Warriors Nation. Buckle up, because whispers in the Bay Area are escalating into full-blown roars. Kevin Durant might be suiting up in blue and gold next season. That's right, the very forward who led the Thunder to the finals, carried Golden State to championships, and starred in Brooklyn could be returning home. And while official sources remain tight-lipped, an avalanche of insider leaks, social media signals, and front office maneuvering suggest this seismic reunion is no longer just wishful thinking. It all began with that fateful February flurry, when the Phoenix Suns reportedly pitched Durant to Golden State in a last-ditch push, only to have the Warriors demur due to asset mismatches and salary cap gymnastics. According to league insiders, however, that conversation planted a seed. Even if a summer reunion seemed off the table publicly, Apex Bay Area executives never stopped circling the idea in private meetings, knowing that the moment the right package emerged, they'd pounce. And now, multiple front office operatives confirm the puzzle pieces are aligning. One high-level Warriors executive, speaking under anonymity, told us, "We're monitoring Phoenix's trade talks with Miami and Minnesota, but our intel suggests that a tailored offer built around draft picks and emerging young talent could flip this script. If Kevin is open, or if the Suns decide to entertain calls from us, everything changes." That's not just hot air. It's the blueprint for a blockbuster we may see unfold as early as July. Let's dive into the breadcrumbs fueling this frenzy. Durant's hidden homecoming yearnings. In a recent podcast appearance, Durant praised the creative genius of Steve Kerr's offense, saying the system lets you unlock shots you never knew existed. While he stopped short of naming names, insiders say Durant's tone was almost wistful, like a prodigal son reminiscing about childhood playgrounds. Combine that with reports that Durant quietly celebrated Warriors championship highlights at a private screening in LA, and you've got the raw, emotional pull of a homecoming narrative. Front office chess moves don't underestimate Joe Lacob. And Bob Myers, now in advisory mode, they remain masters of cap space sorcery. Recent SpotRack data shows Golden State will have enough financial wiggle room next season to absorb Durant's $54.7 million cap hit by offloading expiring contracts and leveraging sign-and-trade mechanics. The league capologists confirm they've drafted multiple salary-matching scenarios, each built to clear room for KD's max deal while retaining core pieces like Jonathan Kuminga and Moses Moody. Bay Area Sightings. This one's dripping with intrigue. Social media sleuths have flagged a series of anonymous Instagram stories from a private Oakland gym, showing a slender figure in a Durant hoodie, no facial shots, shooting endless mid-range jumpers. The clip was geotagged Oakland, CA, and mysteriously vanished within minutes. Could it be Durant testing the waters at a familiar practice facility? Or a phantom clip released by insiders to stoke the fire? Either way, the message is clear. He's here, and he's watching. The Chase Center Connection sources, close to the Warriors' coaching staff, reveal that Kerr and Durant have exchanged encrypted text threads since late April, discussing heat map analytics, pick-and-roll nuances, and even the ideal game tempo to maximize Durant's mid-range cutouts. One Warriors assistant coach marveled, "I've never seen Steve so animated on an off-season whiteboard. He keeps drawing out KD isolations at the elbows, fadeaways in the post, corner threes, you name it." When a coach dreams like that, you know the plan isn't just fantasy, rival reactions. Across the league, teams are already adjusting. The Suns, believing they can acquire fresh youth from Miami or Minnesota, may see Durant as expendable if it means retooling around Devin Booker. Meanwhile, the Lakers, still reeling from Anthony Davis rumors, have made discreet calls to Durant's camp, gauging whether he's serious about a historic three-peat attempt in San Francisco. The chatter has gotten so intense that one unnamed rival GM quipped, "At this point, if you don't have a KD Warriors text chain, you're not even in the conversation." Social media storm. Now, before you write this off as clickbait gone wild, consider this. Two former Warriors stars, Kevin Durant and Andre Iguodala, recently road tripped together in Northern California, sharing workout tips and scrambling for ice bath spots. They skipped the cameras, but not the whispers. And when an ex-Warriors teammate who once swore Durant would never come back was asked point blank, they replied with a sly grin, "Never say never." If you're as electrified as we are, Warriors Nation, smash that like button, hit subscribe to Warriors News Fan Update, and ring that bell right now, because the earthquake you're about to feel will rewrite NBA history books. Sources close to both franchises insist that all signs point to Kevin Durant making his triumphant return to Golden State next season, and while nothing is official yet, the undercurrents of this blockbuster are impossible to ignore. Rumors first gained momentum when a trusted insider from Phoenix quietly confirmed that the Suns have been fielding serious high-stakes offers from the Bay Area. Offers that go beyond the usual mix of role players and second-round picks into the realm of core contributors with untapped upside. Word is, Joe Lacob and the Warriors front office have been in constant contact with Durant's camp since February, strategically waiting for the perfect moment to strike. Behind the scenes, Durant has been evaluating the pros and cons of chasing legacy versus building a new story elsewhere, and sources suggest that the lure of a dynasty in familiar blue and gold is already tipping the scale. Warriors insiders reveal that Durant and Steve Kerr have maintained an active dialogue through encrypted group chats, trading X and O breakdowns, sharing heat maps, and even discussing the ideal spacing to maximize Durant's unparalleled scoring versatility alongside Stephen Curry. That kind of collaboration is rarely seen in the offseason, and when a coach and superstar lock horns in strategy sessions like this, you know something big is brewing. Add to that the fact that Durant was spotted secretly working out at a private Warriors facility last week, shooting countless pull-up jumpers from deep and drilling contested mid-range fadeaways with no hint of rust, and you have every ingredient of an epic homecoming. Meanwhile, the locker room atmosphere is already shifting. Draymond Green, whose relationship with Durant evolved from rivalry to mutual respect during those back-to-back championships, has been preaching unity in closed-door team meetings, hinting that the only drill on the docket this summer involves reintegrating old teammates. Jonathan Kuminga and Moses Moody, the young talents who carried the torch during Durant's absence, were reportedly tasked with running extra shooting drills alongside him, as if previewing the deadly pick-and-pop combinations they'll unleash next season. Even Andre Iguodala, whose mentorship helped mold Durant into a champion, has been in regular contact, sending voice notes that simply say, "Let's finish what we started." Off the court, the vibe is equally electric. Social media has exploded, with unofficial mock-ups of Durant in that iconic number 35 blue-gold jersey, each one collecting millions of views in mere hours. Fan forums are buzzing with theories about how the Warriors will balance minutes between Curry, Durant, and Klay Thompson, who himself has been posting cryptic 35 emojis in response to highlight reels. The Yuka KD back at Chase hashtag has trended worldwide, with whispers that the Chase Center gift shop has already updated placeholder designs for Durant merchandise. Another sign that the front office is bracing for the news to drop at any moment. The seismic impact of Durant's possible return extends far beyond the Bay Area. Rival general managers have reportedly reopened their own trade notebooks, scrambling to rebound from what would be an instant dynasty-level roster. The Suns, pivoting toward youth around Devin Booker, see this as an opportunity to rebuild quickly. The Lakers, who once courted Durant fiercely, now find themselves staring across the Pacific with envy. And every other contender in the Western Conference must immediately devise contingency plans for a Warriors team that would boast 3 future Hall of Famers on one lineup sheet. Of course, hurdles remain. Durant's contract demands and Phoenix's insistence on maximum value could stall negotiations, while league rules around sign-and trades and cap space will require surgical precision from Warriors capologists. But if there's one front office In the NBA, capable of pulling off that level of CBA wizardry, it's Joe Lacob's team. No question. And let's not forget Durant's own pursuit of legacy. The chance to etch his name alongside the greatest dynasties ever known may be the ultimate motivator. So, Warriors Nation, keep your eyes peeled and your feeds refreshed. The momentum is building. The whispers are growing louder, and any day now we could see an announcement that sends shockwaves across the sports world. Will you be there to witness Kevin Durant don the blue and gold once more? Drop your predictions in the comments. How many points do you think he'll average alongside Curry? What title banners do you believe they'll chase? And, as always, like, subscribe, and hit that bell so you never miss a single beat of this historic journey. Until next time, stay loud, stay proud, and as always, stay Warriors.